Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you as we wrap up another 5-day race week. And the big news today, Sunday on the 11 race card, we've got to pay out the Rainbow Six, a mandatory payout. It kicks off in race 6. We'll throw it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for the favorite Empire Attraction from down toward the inside, but up to take the lead is Joe Irish. Joe Irish to the top with 1 lap to go. Tugging hard is Constitutional Song up into second. Play Arrows on the outside, and down at the inside is Dunkel. They're followed by race favorite Empire Attraction, then Shaw 10, Mo Vanishing third last. Second last is Ember. The early trailer is Tactical Force. And the run around the clubhouse turn, long shot Joe Irish gets clear to lead by 3. Dunkel is in the orange colors, racing together with Constitutional Song. Another 2.5 to Play Arrow. He races well fourth. 2.5 to Empire Attraction in fifth. They're strung out here. 3 more to Shaw 10. He's the gray under Irad Ortiz Jr., better than 8 lengths behind. Ember's on his outside. Down at the rail, Mo Vanishing, and Tactical Forces last. Less than 5 furlongs to run. The quarter was pretty strong here. 23 and 2. The half mile was 47 and 2. As they make their way to the far turn, it's Joe Irish the leader. Constitutional Song second, Dunkel is third, Play Arrow is fourth. Empire Attraction starts to creep a bit closer, he's up to fifth now. Then it's Shaw 10 and Ember trying to rally Mo Vanishing, and out the back is Tactical Force. To the top of the stretch now, and on the far outside, Empire Attraction starts to get serious while 5 or 6 wide after 3/4 and 112 flat. Play Arrow takes the lead, immediately taken on by Empire Attraction, who's surging to him on the outside. Empire Attraction to the top. It's Empire Attraction clearing off under Luis Saez. Ember's going to try to run down Play Arrow for second. As they come to the wire, it's all Empire Attraction. Empire Attraction and jockey Luis Saez doing it easy. In the first of the day, they covered the course in 1:35 and 1. They're off. Good start in the center for Adios, Your Honor, who heads off for the early lead. Morelos riding Natural Vibes hard for some forward position, but Hexagon moves up to take second. Up on the outside, Fast for Fun, and here's the first-timer, Great Costas. Down at the rail, it's Catatumbo Lightning racing ahead of Green Goblin, and the trailer is Zach and Jill. They make their way down the backstretch. Adios, Your Honor leads Hexagon, but only narrowly. Into the clear, and off the flank of them is Great Costas in third. Catatumbo Lightning is at the rail, and Natural Vibes is between horses. Out wide on the course and Fast for Fun. 2 back to Green Goblin, and 4 more to Zach and Jill. Half a mile from the finish, 23 and 1 for the opening quarter. Adios, Your Honor, taken on again by Hexagon, who bids up to him. The Great Costas, 3 wide and given the green light by Ruiz to try to launch a bid. At the rail in fourth is Catatumbo Lightning, working 5 ahead of Fast for Fun. Natural Vibes driven and not responding. Then Green Goblin and Zach and Jill. They run to the top of the stretch, 1/4 mile from home. Up front, it's Hexagon. From the back, Natural Vibes is running again. He now wheels to the far outside, and he's got a big chance here if he continues this forward momentum. Down at the rail and looking for room, Catatumbo Lightning. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Hexagon. He has the lead toward the rail. Catatumbo Lightning down the center. Natural Vibes in from between horses, Great Costas. Here's Catatumbo Lightning surging through to battle Hexagon. It's Barboza 1-2, but it's Hexagon who's up to the task, and Hexagon wins. Catatumbo Lightning second, Natural Vibes third. Fourth was Great Costas, then Fast for Fun. slow to start. Bullet on tap. Good start out wide for Ransom's Reward. Here's Rough Enough moving through it down at the inside. In between horses, She's Out of Here. Also into the top flight is Pearl in the Rough. Rushing through at the inside is Bullet on Tap alongside She's a Gift as they race down the backstretch. Rough Enough with Angel Morales up. Now doing battle with She's Out of Here. Their heads apart. Pearl in the Rough is well situated for Zayas on the outside. Third, Ransom's Reward is there fourth. They're followed at the rail by Bullet on Tap, and the back marker is She's a Gift. 23-1 for the opening quarter as they race to the half-mile point. With the advantage, it's She's Out of Here. Rough Enough is right with her. Up to third goes Ransom's Reward, back to fourth, and Bullet on Tap. Pearl in the Rough is given the green light. She's lost ground to second last, and now the trailer is She's a Gift. Past the 3-furlong point, Bullet on Tap is starting to sweep into action for Vasquez. She's moving up 3 wide in the clear and on the attack. From between horses, She's Out of Here. Down at the rail, it's Rough Enough. Driven fourth, Ransom's Reward. Then back to the outside, Pearl in the Rough. At the rail, and She's a Gift as they straighten for the drive. 46-4 for the opening half mile. She's Out of Here trying to turn back Bullet on Tap, but Bullet on Tap has forged to a clear lead. She's Out of Here is back to second. She's a Gift is at the rail. Down the center, Ransom's Reward. To the wire, Bullet on Tap is a 2-1 winner. Bullet on Tap for jockey Miguel Vasquez, his second winner of the day. She wins by 2.5. She's Out of Here second, Ransom's Reward third. Photo fourth, either Pearl in the Rough or She's a Gift, 125-2. And they're off. Excellent start for My Sweet Affair. Beat to the punch by Factor That. Driving through is Oolong High to challenge for control. Chloe's Toys away in fourth, then George's Vice. Moving a bit deep on the course, Mended Me, We Stand way out the center. Tinka 2 and Miss Clemente are next. Down at the inside goes Starship Agenda alongside Stolen Future. And after a slow break, Golden Haven is far back. Into the far turn they go. Oolong High has the lead by a length and a half. Factor That is second. My Sweet Affair on the outside. Third, Chloe's Toy. Fourth toward the rail. A gap of 2. That's George's Vice. Fifth and at the outside. And Tinka 2. A gap of 2 more to Miss Clemente. Then comes Mended We Stand. Trying to rally from the back is Stolen Future as they turn in. Oolong High still has the lead. To the attack is My Sweet Affair on the outside. Down at the railing, Chloe's Toy. Eighth of a mile to go. My Sweet Affair is taking a clear lead at 9-5. My Sweet Affair wins going away. Oolong High second. Chloe's Toy ran third. Splitting horses, Miss Clemente gets fourth in 55-2. They're up. Simplify was away quickly today, and she's going to reach out for the early lead. Hard ridden to gain control from Perfect Provision away in second. Your Inheritance is third. Then it's Cindy. Elusive Molly second last. Forbidden Dream is last. And up front, it's Simplify. Simplify in front by 2 now over Perfect Provision, who's chasing in second. 3 back to Your Inheritance in third. Cindy is at the rail fourth. A gap of 2.5 more to Forbidden Dream, who improves inside of Elusive Molly. The quarter was 22-3. To the half-mile point with Simplify and Jorge Ruiz, a length and a half in front. Perfect Provision is second, a gap of 3. Your Inheritance is now third. Cindy hard-ridden at the rail fourth, working 5 ahead of Forbidden Dream, and then Elusive Molly. Around the forward turn they go, less than 3/8 of a mile away. The leader is Simplify, 3 parts of a length. Perfect Provision tries to take up the slack second. Here's the response from Your Inheritance. The favorite is on the move now. Your Inheritance closing good ground with a 1/4 of a mile left to go. 4 ahead of Elusive Molly, who rallies outside of Cindy, and they're at the top of the stretch. Simplify has the lead. On the outside, it's Your Inheritance. Elusive Molly saved a lot of ground off the corner, and she's closing toward the rail. 1/8 of a mile to go. Your Inheritance rallies forward to take the lead from Simplify and Elusive Molly, then Perfect Provision. But Your Inheritance is 3-5, and she's a winner. Your Inheritance and Irad Ortiz Jr. by 3 in the end. Close then for second, either Simplify or Elusive Molly. Perfect Provision is fourth, then Eris Indy in 124-1. They're off. Rainbow Six sequence underway, and Watch It was quick off the blocks to take a clear lead in the run to the far turn the first time. Bravo Kitten away in good shape, and she's now second. LS Forte is down toward the inside with Truancy keyed up while racing a bit wide. Ambesus is next, then Breaker of Chains and Peace Seeker, who just tapped on the brakes. Siempre Elegante is second last, and Lavish Habits last of the 9 as they charge into the stretch for the first time. Luis Saez and the daughter of Tap It, Watch It, in front by a length and a half. Bravo Kitten second, LS Forte is third. Truancy a bit better to handle now. She's racing in the 2-path, and Ambesus is along the rail. A gap of 2.5 to Breaker of Change. She's in the pink colors, the salmon colors there, racing about 6 lengths off the speed. Then it's Peace Seeker ahead of Lavish Habits. Siempre Elegante is last. They have 1 lap to go. The opening half mile complete, and the leader is Watch It in 50-3. Bravo Kitten is second, LS Forte is third, 2 back to Ambesus fourth. Fifth is Truancy, sixth is Breaker of Chains. Seventh at this point is Peace Seeker, Lavish Habits is eighth, and ninth and last, Siempre Elegante. And the run to the 3/4 mark, the leader is Watch It by a length and a half. Bravo Kitten is second. LS Forte has had a ground-saving trip. She's third, only 2 lengths off the pace. A gap of 3 to Ambesus, who's racing by herself in fourth. Then it's Truancy together with Breaker of Change after 3/4 in 15-2. Peace Seeker is ahead of Lavish Habits, and Siempre Elegante is last. 4.5 furlongs from the finish as they run to the half-mile point. Watch It's been in front from the outset and still has the lead. Bravo Kitten is close in tow second. These two have put on some speed. They've opened 3 on LS Forte, who's now third. Fourth is Ambesus from Truancy, who's asked to get underway. Breaker of Chains has a tall task ahead of her. She's dropped better than 10 lengths behind as they run to the top of the stretch. Here's Bravo Kitten bidding up to take on Watch It for the lead. These two 5 ahead of LS Forte. From the back, Peace Seeker running home in the center as they straighten for home. 1 mile in 1:39.1, and Bravo Kitten has now made a clear lead. Watch It is tiring while on the inside, Truancy down the center and Peace Seeker. Final 16th of a mile at 5-1. Put a ring around Bravo Kitten. She's in front. Second is Peace Seeker, up third, Siempre Elegante. Then Truancy and Watch It. 1-2-16-1. Blazingly, the favorite, was slow to break. Quick to start was Songteller, who heads off for the early lead. Now moving to take her on is Valiant Miss. Finding her feet is Blazingly. She's up into third and on the improve. And up within 2 lengths of Valiant Miss, who just ran up to take the lead. Quick Style and Broadway Charmer next. Then back to Lady Bourbon, 2 in front of Show Me Love. Song and Tap is last. The race to the half-mile point, and with the advantage, it's Valiant Miss on top for Sunny Leone, 1.25 lengths. Up on the outside, Blazingly is into second from Broadway Charm, who's now third. These top 3 have now gone 4 ahead of Songteller, who's together with Quick Style. Song and Tap improves from the back, then Show Me Love, and Lady Bourbon is last. 23-1 for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. It's Valiant Miss in front. Blazingly is keen to take her on, and these two put on some speed. Songteller is up to third. That's all for Broadway Charm. Then back to Quick Style and Song and Tap as they run to the top of the stretch. Valiant Miss working overtime to hold the lead, but Blazingly's not by yet. These two at the quarter pole, 6 ahead of Songteller. Show Me Love running home from the back. 47 seconds with Valiant Miss still in front. Valiant Miss looks like she just put Blazingly away as Sias tried to get a response from her, and she just isn't kicking in. Show Me Love with the late rally down the center. She's a big price here. Here comes Show Me Love trying to pick up Valiant Miss. Valiant Miss almost there. Show Me Love is up into second, but she has too much ground to make up. 9-2 on Valiant Miss. She'll win it in gate-to-wire fashion. Show Me Love second, Broadway Charm third, then Songteller in 127-3. Fire off and running. Slow break from Regal Speaker. Out wide, Tis Romantic away alertly, and moving to him is Runaway Harry. These two race on. Nerves of Steel is now third, with Dr. Runaway fourth. A gap of another 2, that's Regal Speaker. He's out 3 wide at this stage. Cheyenne's Colonel is down toward the rail. In between them, Gooch Go Bra. He's 1.5 lengths in front of No Man Left Behind. Quiet Out East is second last. The trailer is Artemis Bridge. The leader is Runaway Harry. Edgard Zayas and Runaway Harry to the backstretch, leads by 2 over Tis Romantic in second. Nerves of Steel third at the inside. Dr. Ron is there fourth. Then it's Cheyenne's Colonel. Moving on his outside, Regal Speaker. Gooch Go Bra between horses. At the rail, that's No Man Left Behind. Then it's 1.5 lengths to Quiet Out East, and still at the back, the trailer Artemis Bridge. 23-2 for a pretty swift opening quarter speed, less than 5/8 from home. They went a half mile in 48-1. Runaway Harry has been in front from the outset and maintains a length advantage. Tis Romantic is second. Nerves of Steel remains third. Irad Ortiz Jr. and Dr. Ron, they're in the yellow colors, starting to improve while 3 wide. Cheyenne's Colonel's on the muscle behind that for Gaffleon. Then back to Regal Speaker, 3 wide and moving up Quiet Out East. Dropping back Gooch Go Bra. Down at the rail, that's No Man Left Behind, and still out the back is Artemis Bridge. They're under the top of the stretch with Runaway Harry still in front. Up on the outside, Tis Romantic is a closer second. Dr. Ron is next. Moving off the inside, Nerves of Steel as they straighten for home. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. Tis Romantic now powers forward, but he has Nerves of Steel to deal with. Here comes Nerves of Steel and Quiet Out East down the center. Nerves of Steel hits the front late. He's a winner. Nerves of Steel in front. Second, Tis Romantic. Third was Dr. Ron. Close after that, 140-3. They're off. Burning Man off a step slow. King Theo was away alertly and ridden for some forward position. Veloce has speed. Rolfgar comes away in the top flight, and Perfect Cut is on the far outside. Splitting horses and Rebelde with Dazzling Truth next. The gray winning factor holds down the inside. Then it's Heat of the Night, followed by Summer Shandy. 2 back to Burning Man, together with Please Call Me Back. They're at the back of the group as they chase long shot Rolfgar to the backstretch run. Earthgar leads from Perfect Cut, who's well spotted in second. At the rail, it's King Theo, who's a joint third. Veloce is between horses. Dazzling Truth is out a bit deep. Heat of the Night is tugging behind the speed, racing ahead of Rebelde. Then next toward the rail, it's Winning Factor. Splitting horses Summer Shandy. The two at the back are Burning Man and Please Call Me Back. 25 seconds for the opening quarter, 4.5 furlongs from the finish. Hurlthgar has the lead. From the outside, Dazzling Truth from between horses in Perfect Cut. Down at the rail, it's King Theo. He needs some place to go. He's getting shuffled back a touch now. Veloce went up and by him. Then Summer Shandy and Rebelde. Trying to get started is Burning Man. He'll have an option to angle to the far outside, and Please Call Me Back is last. They round the far turn at the 3 furlong point. Now the pace quickens. Perfect Cut to take a narrow advantage. Back to second, Rolfgar. Dazzling Truths is now third. Veloce is there fourth. Heat of the Night races from fifth, and it's King Theo and Summer Shandy. Winning Factor starts to make a decision. He's wheeling to the far outside. 3/4 and 15 and 2. Off the turn and the stretch drive. The leader is Perfect Cut. Winning Factor begins to motor. He's the gray down the center from between Dazzling Truths. Here comes Winning Factor. He's surging forward now. Winning Factor front and center and taking over the lead. Second is Dazzling Truth. Perfect Cut is third. Winning Factor in front. Dazzling Truth second. Perfect Cut third. Veloce fourth, and Summer Shandy. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Step slow to break, swing low. Down inside, So High, ridden for the early lead. Pateau Road has the same idea. Grand Journey comes away in the top flight, and Trending emerges as the leader. It's Trending around the far turn for the first time. He leads by half a length. Grand Journey is second, So High. Now races from third. Pateau Road is there fourth. Up to the outside goes Hal Street, 3 wide in the early stages here. Experienced is down toward the inside. Bit deep on the course and Swing Low. Out wide on the course and Meyer as they make their way down in front of us for the first time. It's Grand Journey in front now by a half a length over Trending in second. So High is third. Pateau Road is there fourth. Experienced races from fifth. Then Hal Street. Down at the rail goes Hashtag No Wonder. Back from there, you have Dripping Gold with Paradis just behind him. Just outside him is Meyer. Sliding through inside What Say Thee. And out the back is Swing Low. 49 seconds for the opening half mile as they make their way to the clubhouse turn. Up front, the leader remains Grand Journey in those pink silks. Miguel Vasquez harnessing the speed. He leads by a length and a half. Second is on the inside to Trending with So High with him. Out a bit deep on the course goes Dripping Gold together with Pateau Road, then Experienced and Hashtag No Wonder. Out 3 wide in Howe Street. The favorite has been wide throughout here after 3/4 and 15 flat. Meyer is together with Dripping Gold, then out the back Paradis and What Say Thee. They complete 3/4 in 15 flat. Grand Journey's been in front a long way. So high, turning up the pressure on him. These two now heads apart. Patu Road is in the green colors in the two path outside of trending. And it's a length and a half to hashtag No Wonder. Howe Street roughed up on the far outside. From between horses is experienced. Now splitting horses, Dripping Gold looks for a way through. Meyer trying to keep him blocked in. 3 back to Paratus. Dropping anchor was What Say Thee as they run to the top of the stretch. Now the pace quickens and up to take the lead now. Here's the run from Howe Street. Howe Street, he's been wide every step of the way, but he's powering forward with the gear that the others just don't have. Howe Street, front and center under Irad Ortiz Jr., clear with no dangers. Second is Patu Road. Up to third goes Meyer. 5-2 on Howe Street. Easy. Patu Road was second, Meyer third, Dripping Gold fourth, then So Hot.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
So good start for Queen Picasso, who heads off for the early lead. Soviet Excess has speed. Sun B holds down the rail. Headstrong between horses. That's a Strand of Gold, and moving up between runners. Utilization rates not far away. Back from there, it's King's Secret. She settled about 3 wide on the course. Preta Touche is in tight well down toward the rail. Out 3 wide, Written in the Stars. The 2 at the back are Lady B and Grandine. In the run around the first turn, Soviet Excess gets clear to lead by a length and a half. Queen Picasso is now second. Highland Grace up to third. Sun B at the rail fourth. Utilization rate is there fifth from Preta Touche, who's racing in fifth at this, or rather sixth at this stage. Up to seventh goes King's Secret. Then back to Strand of Gold, racing ahead of Written in the Stars and Grandine. And out the back is Lady B. They race down the backstretch with 4.5 furlongs to run. Up front, Luis Saez and Soviet Excess have the lead by a length and a half. They went 48. And 3 for the opening half mile. Queen Picasso is poised to strike second. A gap of 2.5 to Highland Grace, who's now third. Sun B there fourth. Up to fifth, Preta Touche outside of her and utilization rate. It's a gap of 2.5 to King's Secret, who's ridden hard and not gaining yet. Then Strand of Gold ahead of Grandine and Written in the Stars as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 flat. Soviet Excess still the target. Queen Picasso second. Highland Grace on the outside third. Sun B trying to come up the fence. Then utilization rate. King's Secret didn't fire. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Queen Picasso on the outside for a narrow lead. Battling hard is Soviet Excess. Third, Highland Grace. Final 16th of a mile. Queen Picasso is in front. On the outside and Highland Grace. Queen Picasso debuts a winner. Queen Picasso for the money. Second, Soviet Excess. And up third was Highland Grace. Then utilization rate, 141 flat.
And that's a wrap on the 11-race Sunday card. We're back with you on Wednesday. The news here on the 8-race card, we revert back to the 1240 first post. 1240 first post going forward with the exception of Florida Derby Day. But we'll see you on Wednesday for the 8-race card at 1240.